Hi everybody, Tom Kranz here with the Type Tune Tint podcast and Type Tune Tint video. I appreciate you tuning in and I hope you'll subscribe to one or both of those entities. Today I want to talk about audiobooks. Just me, no interview. The good news there is this is a short and sweet episode. If you already haven't discovered audiobooks, they're really a great option. Who doesn't like to be read to? You know, this goes back to when we were kids and we liked mom or dad or somebody, an adult reading stories to us. Why does that have to change now that we're adults? Audiobooks are a great way to catch up, a great way to escape, either while you're driving, cleaning, doing other household chores or any chore, or even, sneaking a good story in while you're at a meeting that you hate or a Zoom call that you're bored with. Audiobooks are there for you. During the pandemic, a lot of people discovered audiobooks, and that industry took off like never before. I made sure my novels became audiobooks and have enjoyed some positive reviews of them, especially my sci-fi stories.
Chen stood straight up, continuing to fire at will, knowing the ammo in the rifle would run out at any moment. The last of the guards fell to the floor. All 7 were down. One lay on his back, helmetless, his eyes still open, looking at Chen. His lips tried to form the words. "How?" he whispered. "How did—" He stopped there and his head tilted to the side. A final agonal breath escaped his lungs. Chen walked over to him, raised her rifle and put one round in his head. She inspected the 6 others. All appeared to be dead. There was no other movement. She turned in the direction of Rick's cell and held her breath to listen again. There were no other voices or footsteps, odd considering she was expecting an army. She looked behind her. The hallway was quiet, the dead immobile. She crept forward, rifle at the ready, turning as the hallway curved right again. She moved step by step, eyes glued to the crest of the turn. She picked up speed, anxious to reach Rick's cell. The hallway straightened, opened to a sight that took her breath away and froze her in her tracks.
Recently, Audible.com, where my audiobooks live, reduced the prices of most of its audiobooks, including mine. So I thought, what better time to review why audiobooks are such a great option. The pandemic wasn't the only reason why audiobooks grew in popularity. There are a number of reasons, including increased availability. Audiobooks are now available for purchase or rental from a variety of sources, including online retailers, libraries, and bookstores. Convenience. Audiobooks can be listened to on a variety of devices, including smartphones, tablets, and MP3 players. You don't have to buy a separate device. Increased interest in reading. Audiobooks can help make reading more accessible to people who may not have time to sit down and read a traditional book. They can also be a great way to enjoy books that would otherwise be too long or difficult to read. And improved quality. Audiobooks are now produced with high-quality audio and professional narrators. This makes them a more enjoyable listening experience than in the past.
Bud looked deep into her eyes. "I'm so sorry you had to do that." Maggie shrugged and said nothing. "They were better off with you than without you." She shrugged again. "What are you going to do now?" Staring at the table, she said, barely above a whisper, "I have no idea." Bud looked away, searching for words. Every job I've had," Maggie began, then stopped. She looked up at Bud and continued, "Every job I've had has been derailed, or almost derailed, by you. Your past, your present." Her voice had no edge, conveyed no judgment. "It's been a hell of a decade, The killing, jail the first time, the former governor trying to fuck me over. Now jail a second time." Bud saw exhaustion more than anything else in her face. "I have no career left." Bud's eyes filled with tears. His tears triggered hers.
So give audiobooks a try if you haven't already done so. My audiobooks have all been reduced in price. Go to audible.com, search my name, Tom Kranz, Tomkranz, and you'll find my 5 books there, including my 2 sci-fi books, which seem to be the most popular so far. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you soon. Hi, folks. Tom Krantz here. I appreciate you tuning in to my podcast, Type Tune Tint, and I especially appreciate those of you who have subscribed. I started this subscriber thing in July of 2024, really just as a way of recouping a little bit of the costs of doing this podcast. There's website hosting and there's WordPress additions, and occasionally I buy a book so that I can actually know what I'm talking about when I interview an author. You can subscribe to this podcast for as little as $3 a month. Comes off your credit card automatically. And for $3 a month, you get the satisfaction of knowing that you're helping keep this podcast going. I'm in my 5th year now, but also I will occasionally offer exclusive content just for subscribers. So give it a shot. I appreciate you taking the plunge. You can unsubscribe anytime you want. If you have any questions or comments, of course, you know how to get in touch. So please subscribe, and I appreciate it. Thanks.